If you are looking into buying cheap and safe FIFA coins, look no further than footcoinshop.net. They have the fastest service, an incredible loyalty reward system, and the best prices around. Use my creator code Inception when you sign up for your account and get a 5% discount with your order. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the full confirmed Team of the Year team to check out for FC24. Gonna be honest with you, I'm pretty positive that they're all pretty meta for the most part. I think some of them require like certain playstyles to be like really meta, but they have some pretty crazy players here, okay? Like, because you always have to understand that cards need to transfer from base mechanics over to the new card, right? So for instance, you see a card over here like Ruben Dias, right? Ruben Dias has insane defensive animations, but from the promo cards we've received so far this year, he has low pace, so you can't really utilize the defensive animations as much as possible unless you're playing like a 5-back formation and you're not utilizing the pace as much and you're like really dropped back, right? But there's going to be a lot of players in here that if you end up packing, they're pretty good for the whole year, okay? There's a lot of crazy ones. So the first one that we're going to get started with is obviously Lionel Messi. Messi in this year's game is absolutely disgusting. This card over here still costs as much as he does because one, he provides you easy links in your team because of the whole like radioactive promo, right? But two, because he's genuinely disgusting in this game. Like, this card can be used in any of the attacking positions. Like, we're talking really good attacking AI, fantastic left stick dribbling, shooting comes off like an absolute beast. The passing is really well weighted. Just a card that has everything. His technical should be technical plus with the way that he does it, but obviously with the dribbling stats that he has, he kind of like just cooks in general, right? But remember that I think for these cards, it's Team of the Year, so maybe they get like 2 versions of the PlayStation Pluses, you know, shoutouts way back, the Playstyle Pluses, and I feel like that would be really cool, right? Because with Messi, I mean, he already has the main one here, which is technical, but imagine if he had technical with finesse shot plus. That would be kind of crazy. 2 playstyle pluses on a bad boy like that, he would cook for the entire year, my dude. Okay, so Messi obviously going to be a very meta choice. I don't think the team is going to be like too big of a concern. You get some Argentinian players in there, you're going to kind of cook, you know. Next up we have is Erling Haaland. Haaland's card, so obviously there's a couple of versions that exist right now, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I totally forgot this card even existed. Totally forgot. Anyways, he has this card, which is obviously really nice. Very solid player if you got him during that time period. But then there's this card too that obviously has received a few improvements there, mostly in the physical. But you know what? Physical for him is actually a plus because he has really good physical capabilities. But yeah, Erling Haaland is just one of the better physical type strikers in the game, right? It's hard to face him because if he gets that one angle against you and runs past you, it's very difficult to get the ball off him because of the physical stats that he has working with his unique body type, right? So some people that you face that still have this card in their team, even though he has like low agility and balance, like that's not really what you use the card for. Like if you have a stay central, get him behind, or just to get him behind out of him, mostly stay central because you want to keep him down the middle for sure. He just kind of cooks, you know. This card's interesting too because you actually give him some different chemistry styles. For instance, on this card, you would give him an engine because he's still a mostly lengthy player, and you know your pace is in a fantastic area, your physical and shooting is already in a fantastic area. His finishing in game is really solid, right? So this card has aerial plus. I'm gonna be honest with you, aerial plus is actually pretty good for jumping, but some really cool things could be, I don't know, to be honest with you, I could see them giving him like acrobatic plus. I don't think they would give him like a crazy one. I mean, hopefully they would. I don't know, maybe they give him like a power shot plus or something too. Who knows, right? But obviously Erling Haaland's definitely going to be a really nice player, especially for those people that enjoy using the physical type strikers. Mbappe, not much to say about this. You know, I even mentioned this in my player reviews for the Player of the Month cards. I genuinely have so much confusion in my brain when people say that they don't like this card. It just confuses me. If I were to play the game seriously, right, and I was like trying to grind the SBCs, I was trying to get the meta, it would be a Zebu and Mbappe up top. Like, no question about it. Like, as SBCs for cards that are quality in game, it's those two, you know? And I'm saying this, but in the game, you notice these guys being used in everybody's team. It's literally in everybody's team because those guys are crazy for cards that you don't have to buy off of the markets, especially if you're grinding the menus like crazy, right? But yeah, whether you have this version, whether you have the 92, like, you know, without me telling you, how good this card is. And for both SBCs, I just told people straight up, I'm like, guys, if you think you'll never get this card, this is your opportunity to get them. On the SBC account, we have both of them, just for the sake of content, obviously. But I mean, he's crazy. I use the 93 Mbappe, I use the 92 Mbappe. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm using them, and I'm just like, I'm chilling. You know, like, fantastic card. There's not really much to say. I always say the same thing. Glitch Mbappe for a reason. He's absolutely incredible in game. And the team of the year, bro. The team of the year, it's aiming for perfection. Because imagine, right, having base card stats improved for dribbling, but mostly in the physical department. Bro, you honestly, for the new card, what I'll honestly say is I would probably see the card being improved a certain way where maybe you still give him like a marksman, depending. Like, I'm talking about chemistry styles as if everybody's going to have team of the year Mbappe, but the most important thing is to boost the physical, right? Because I think some years when his team of the year came out, you gave him like a sniper, you know, because of the way that the shooting is formatted, even on this card, right? And then the physical being massively improved. Like, bro, giving Mbappe physical on top of the fact that he can still dribble as well as he does. Me, I'm a crazy freak, so I'd still give him a marksman. But you guys get what I'm saying for like the base card stats being improved for the team of the year version. You know what I'm saying? Bellingham is amazing in this game. I love this card. Guys, I'm not joking. On my SBC account, whenever I have to do reviews for certain cards, the player of the month card by himself, I still use him sometimes, and he's still nice. I would say, like, during that time period, because I even mentioned in the review, is just the pace, right? Because this card is not a controlled lengthy player on a shadow chemistry style, but it feels like a card you have to keep on a shadow. But if you play a formation like a 4-1-3-2, and this card is played in that center mid position from the 4-1-3-2, he is super, super nice in that area. Like, I still use him there because, dude, this card just offers you, like, that's like authentic real life Bellingham when you play him in an area like that. It's really, really cool. Definitely very solid. So Bellingham's definitely going to be really nice. I'm talking about playstyle pluses, and I haven't even looked into these guys. I think with Mbappe, because I mentioned Haaland, right? Yeah. So I think with Mbappe, it's probably going to be like rapid and quick step plus. You know, he's just going to be fast. Like, he's just going to be rapid. It's going to be either that, or maybe they give him like, I don't know, because he's explosive in real life. Like, he's really, really fast. What do they give him for Trailblazers? Is this power shot? Ew. I mean, the card's still amazing, but like, in comparison to giving him like a quick step or a rapid, because those are quick steps, and then these ones are the rapid ones. Yeah. Bro, it's funny with the player of the month cards, but because you know for a fact for them to do the content on this, they just went to the same card and they just boosted him a little bit. Funny times. But yeah, Mbappe's Mbappe. Bellingham, obviously Bellingham. I think Bellingham has Relentless, if I remember correctly, right? That's what it was? Was it Relentless? Oh, that's a different card. Yeah, it's Relentless. Oh, you know what? I'm going to be honest, bro. Relentless and Intercept Plus would actually not be bad. I don't mind Relentless. It's actually really nice when you're a high work rate player. So I don't mind that personally. I'll look at the description of it, right? So greatly reduces a long-term fatigue effects on attributes, reaction time, and defensive awareness. You see what I'm saying? So that's why this card actually performs a little bit better. It's actually a nice playstyle. Like, people, it's an underrated one. It's very nice. But yeah, an Intercept Plus would be a huge plus for him. See what I did there? Anyways, KDB is always nice. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys, bro. Listen. This card right here is still usable. I'm not joking. He actually is. The problem with the card during that time period was that, one, not a lot of people are going to be able to complete him, because how are you going to without fodder in your team? That was the difficult thing during that time period. But I'm telling you guys, man, there's some accounts that I use where I have this card on an anchor. He's another good example of someone that you use on, an anchor chemistry style, because this card's interesting, eh? He has high medium work rates, but he actually defends well. Like, it's really interesting. Like, he actually does do defensive stuff. KDB has like that base mechanic thing that I really like, right? And this card was given incisive pass in the beginning. Like, how crazy is that, right? This card is super fun to play with. Again, in that 4-1-3-2 in that center mid area, but this is a card you can use in like a 4-3-2-1, 4-1-2-2. He always kind of like cooks in those general positions. With the team of the year, I mean, honestly, they could probably give him like a, How many of these did they update? They only updated like the concepts for 4 of them. But with the KDB card, maybe they give him like a weak foot improvement. Passing playstyles is huge. Like honestly, add a tiki-taka to him. That'd be great. Tiki-taka for the passing that he already has would be really, really sick. But I guess for shooting, I don't know. Incisive pass is really nice. I like that one a lot. What did they do for this card? Was it the same thing? Oh, that's good too. Oh, you know what? Incisive pass and the lobbed ones. The long ball pass, I don't mind those ones. Those ones would actually cook for sure. That'd be kind of crazy. But yeah, De Bruyne is really well formatted, right? Because this card is formatted for the anchor, keeps him on a lengthy to push the pace out of him. For him, it works. I like the lengthy on him. For some cards, I prefer some other play styles, but for him, I like the lengthy. It works really well for him for sure. Rodri is the one that they have to do specific things to. Because in this year's game, guys, it's very different. Like playstyles is a really big thing, right? So there's this one right here that has press proven, and then there's this one over here that has power shot plus. Honestly, press proven is cool. It's okay to use, you know, but power shot plus, it's like, he does have 99 shot power. So to be fair, he could probably hit those bad boys. I'm not gonna say that he doesn't. If you guys watch the Alison review, even he hit a nice one for me, right? But it's mainly like defensive stuff. So you can see that this card already has Bruiser, Anticipate, and Intercept. And honestly, that looks really good, right? Is it the same thing for the Ice? I like this one more. Does he cost more? It would make sense if he does. Okay, I was about to say. The community knows. 300k difference, but it makes sense because he's a medium high, right? And he's a lengthy? Oh, very nice. Yeah, this card's sick. Maybe on the team of the year, here's the crazy part. You could probably give him an anchor because he has passing playstyles. And guys, I'm telling you right now, bro, passing playstyles for midfielders is such a big deal. Like long ball pass, law passes for a CDM is awesome. It's really, really good. So that's definitely a massive plus as well. Rodri could be very solid. Diaz. So Diaz, this will probably be his best card the whole year, period. Because this is a card that they're probably going to be massively increasing his pace. This card has fantastic defensive animations. EA individually for a card like this, because they do this for some people, right? They do this kind of like defensive animation stuff. And in his case, because he has the right playstyle already on Anticipate Plus, it would be crazy to give him something like Anticipate Plus with Block Plus, maybe Jockey Plus, if they add a Jockey Plus to him. Imagine Anticipate Plus with Jockey Plus, and he already has these 2 other ones too. Or Block Plus, because Block is a really big one. Block is a very, very nice playstyle to have. But yeah, Ruben Dias, it's going to be his best card if you're building some sort of Portuguese team or you're building a meta team. To be honest, I'm just going to say meta because, you know, they're going to give him that pace boost and he's probably going to have very good defensive animations for the most part, right? So VVD, I mean, there's nothing to say about this card. The rare gold, this card right here, I don't want to look at these ones because this one, like, listen, Aerial Plus, imagine Bruiser Plus. Bruiser Plus is way better than Aerial for defending because you guys know that this card right here on Aerial, good luck blocking a corner kick when they aim it to Van Dijk. Good luck. There's no skill in corner kicks this year at all. There's none. You could pull your goalkeeper, maybe you get lucky. You pull a defender, maybe you get lucky, but there's no skill. It's so random. Like if he gets it, he gets it. And this guy with Aerial, bro, you're cooked on a corner kick. Cooked because of Aerial Plus. Oh, dude, imagine they give this guy Aerial Plus and then they give him a Bruiser Plus. Uninstall your game from your console, okay? If you come up against this, uninstall. You know, this is how big of a deal playstyles is this year, okay? Van Dijk shouldn't be better than Maldini. If they release a Maldini card in the future, Maldini should be the best center back in the game. Can we just like, you know what I'm saying? Like if they make a special version, like they do like a moment's Sergio Ramos, acceptable as well, right? Because Sergio Ramos is a beast. Van Dijk, honestly, I actually don't mind the way Van Dijk looks. I think it's fantastic that he's good like this, 100%. But you got to cook the same way with Maldini and Sergio Ramos, like with the playstyles, because playstyles is, again, really, really big deal. But I don't mind this. I'm okay with this as it is because it's Van Dijk. Van Dijk's a very good center back in real life. Came back more this year than last year. This year he's cooking, you know? But I would say that, you know, for the new cards, playstyles would be great. But for Van Dijk on a team of the year, Bruiser Plus, Aerial Plus, would kind of cook. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be really real. Though Aerial is in general for jumping, okay? Because look, Even if I go to the regular version, you'll see here, performs even higher jumps and has greatly improved aerial physical presence. Guys, he already has the ground stuff, and now he has the air stuff with aerial. If the team of the year has both of them, you're cooked. Good luck, uninstall the game from your console. Theo Hernandez, without a shadow of a doubt, it's going to be one of the best left backs in the game. It could be the best, I'm not going to lie. Theo Hernandez, guys, listen, it's like I always tell you guys every year, sometimes when you're using a card, you can tell that EA sprinkled a little bit of sauciness on them, okay? Theo Hernandez is one of those examples, because this guy, when he's playing, like, just the rare gold, when we're talking about like actual defensive animations, this guy's amazing, okay? He's an amazing left back when it comes to physical and defensive presence. He just cooks in that area. And this card is still that much money because of how good he is on an anchor, making him a controlled lengthy. Guys, controlled lengthy while having 99 pace with 98 acceleration. Okay? You boost defense. I don't care about like defensive awareness or any of that stuff. For Theo, I don't know. Maybe it's because of his unique body type. I couldn't tell. You just feel these things right away when you use these cards. This guy cooks. Okay? He cooks. This card right here by itself, you're already going to use him in the top tier meta for the higher divisions if you were lucky enough to pack him, because people don't buy fullbacks for like 720k, right? But you guys get what I'm saying. So yeah, Theo is definitely going to be full meta. Frimpong, honestly, I think Frimpong is going to be really nice. I'm going to tell you guys why, okay? Because in this year's game, having a fullback that can attack is a really big deal. And because he has fantastic dribbling capabilities, this card could be really nice too, okay? I mean, look, he's still expensive, right? Because he gives you the Dutch links. So some people like the Dutch links, you know, if they have like De Jong or Van Dijk in their team, boom, another Dutch player there. They have Gullit. Gullit's the main one. The reason why this guy's maintained this price is because of people who completed Gullit, because people are freaks, man. They got fodder like crazy in this game, right? But if you completed Gullit, like I mentioned to you guys, he's an S tier card from the Winter Wildcard SBCs in general, right? Frimpong is going to provide you that link in that right back position, and he's probably going to be really solid, okay? Because again, a lot of times with formations and tactics, people love to use stay back and overlap. So if you have overlap for a card like this, it's nice to use. Like Kyle Walker is fantastic defensively, but on the attack, because of his body type and stuff, it's not as crazy. But with this card, maximize pace, dribbling stats are there. Probably not going to be as good defensively as Walker, right? With the physical presence and whatnot, but the team of the year it actually might be, to be honest. If it's the team of the year, it could be because of the massive improvements, right? But yeah, Frimpong will be nice. He only has long throw plus. Couldn't care less about this. I don't even know if I've seen this one time in a game, okay? Because I don't even know if I've seen Frimpong in a team, to be honest with you guys. Like it's got to be like the top divisions for people to have like Gullit and Van Dijk in their team for them to consider using this card, and it has to be pack pulled too, right? But long throw plus, couldn't care about that. But if you give him some defensive stuff, I would say anticipate plus would be really, really huge for him for sure. Maybe even like a bruiser. Bruiser for the fullback is a big deal. If they give a bruiser to him, that'd be kind of crazy. And then last but not least, we have Alison. I mean, you can't really say much about goalkeepers because goalkeepers are pretty random for a lot of people. I would say like the most consistent goalkeeper in this year's game is probably Courtois and Van der Sar, specifically if you give him a glove, because if you use him on a basic, he's trash, in my opinion. But on a glove, he's very, very good. But again, I'm saying this, but then somebody else can have a different experience with a goalkeeper, and you guys know how that goes, right? I don't know why I'm on this card here. This card right here. Honestly, this card is still pretty good. You know, when I use them, I usually use them for the RTG accounts because he links to my Gomez and my Van Dijk as well as my Diogo Jota. So because of those Liverpool links, that's why I use them in that area, right? So with Alison being decent right now, team of the year, could be really, really good. You know, obviously has some cool stuff to work with playstyles wise. If they give him plus versions, like maybe he could be really good. Honestly, I would say, can you do plus versions for the goalkeepers? Does that exist? Oh, it does exist for cross claimer and stuff too. That'll be the goalkeeper. Team of the year goalkeeper might be more interesting this year than it has been in previous years, eh? It might be just because of the playstyles, bro. Playstyle pluses, it might actually add to the card quite a bit. So that's an interesting one for sure. But that's pretty much it for the team of the year, guys, in regards to, you know, what's coming towards FC24. I'll definitely take the content for today, the 2 videos. So it's a patch and a nice little team of the year team. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll catch you guys for the 1 o'clock stuff today. We'll see what they release. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.